today we're gonna get cracking on the engine on this thing. Current problems are that something isn't breathing right. We put a new exhaust on it and it definitely helped it, but it didn't solve our problem. So yeah, we're gonna try to figure it out. Yeah, I'm thinking something may be clogged inside of here. That's kind of the path I'm taking, but I also think that maybe the injectors are, a couple of them may be completely clogged and need to be cleaned. I don't honestly know. So I'm gonna take everything apart, test everything, put it back together. I'm gonna hope that I solve the problem. If not, I guess we'll continue from there. So yeah guys, let's go ahead and get started. So before you even start disassembling anything, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to disconnect the negative battery track cable. Anytime you're working on a vehicle, in my opinion, where you're unplugging connectors and stuff, you want to go ahead and disconnect that cable, because you know, if it touches if a hot touches a ground, the cost of hot, then you shorted something out, could blow a fuse, anything like that could happen. So just go ahead and disconnect the negative battery cable, and that also, if you have a hood light like I do, that will keep anything from dying. So yeah, that's the first thing that you want to do. And I have this zip tied up because I had a problem where my upper hose was falling down and getting cut by the fan. I'm going to remove this entire thing completely out of the way, because today we're going to be taking the upper intake off so that we can get to the fuel rail and test all of our injectors. Now, I haven't taken anything apart, but it just came to me, another thing that I would like to mention is to take the intake off. There's one bolt here holding it, and there's actually 6 bolts holding the intake on altogether. Now, there is 2 on the front, right here, 2 at the back, 1 over here on the side. You can actually see its head right there, but there is another one right down here, kind of beneath this. If you get an 18mm wrench on that, you can actually take that completely out and get a 1/4 inch socket straight down, and it's actually a Torx head, and you can take that out. So yes. Oh, and another reason, like I said, to unhook the battery is because you're going to be messing with the coil and stuff, because to get the fuel rail out, you're going to have to take all that out, and it's just going to be a lot easier if you just go ahead really early on, go ahead and pop this off, set it to the side, and be done with it. So yeah, got a lot of squealing coming from here, and it's our idler. I suspected it. This truck's got a ton of miles. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and place the idler, tensioner, and the belt to give this thing a nice fresh, you know, I can't really speak today, but you guys know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's what we're gonna get crack-a-lacking on. Okay, so I've finished the exhaust, and I've been working on all morning, setting time and all that, and we figured out that this motor is actually in time just fine. So now we're taking the upper intake and all that apart. We're going to clean all the carbon out of the upper intake, and we're going to check all of our injectors and vacuum out some of this crap that's in here. So yeah, that's our current plan. Also, I just found my 5/16 socket. Hey, there's also a bolt in there somewhere. Anyways guys, so that is the current plan. Okay, so to get, there's a bolt that goes through. I'm up here. Okay, so this piece right here threads into here and controls our vacuum, right? Well, there's a bolt that's a Torx that you have to get to in the middle of this thing whenever you're taking it apart and tightening it back up. And you gotta get that with a torque wrench.
A messy mind. Think I need to help you. I'm gonna try. Cute as hell, baby. Hotter than flames. Wanna burn together in a million ways. Now let me take the lead. Know you wanna play with me. Got secrets you might wanna see. You might wanna see. You might wanna. I know I'm not gonna regret this. Wanna get reckless, put you to the test, yeah. I know I'm not gonna regret this. I wanna get reckless. I wanna get reckless. I wanna get reckless. I wanna get reckless. Couldn't keep your poker face. But boy, you kept me waiting when I wanted to race. Sweet as hell, baby. You're a sugar rush. I knew you were giving temptation, was craving. You love it, you hate it. Now let me take the lead. Know you wanna play with me. Got secrets you might wanna see. You might wanna see. You might wanna. Lock the doors, take it all. Kiss her neck, but you want more. Scream your name deep in the night.
So I hope I did a good job of showcasing everything I did to the engine, but if I haven't, that was very not clean, but it got the job done. Anywho, so basically real quick, I just want to talk about everything I did to the engine. So it's not a lot, to be honest with you guys, but there was a lot of cleaning involved. So this is a newish EGR valve. I had one on my white truck from whenever I wrecked it, so I went ahead and put a new one in the Ron. This is actually not bolted on at all. So. But right here, underneath this throttle body, like right here-ish in the intake, there is a hole that goes to the EGR valve. That was completely blocked with carbon, so I actually kind of beat through it with a screwdriver, and I knocked out huge chunks of carbon. I probably used about 2 cans of throttle body cleaner in the whole intake, cleaning it. But another thing that I did is I tested the injectors, and I cleaned them very thoroughly before putting them back in the truck. Even after cleaning them very thoroughly, something to keep in mind is that every couple times you go to fill up your tank, buy a bottle of injector cleaner and pour it in the gas tank. It's like $7. It's going to save you a ton of time. Another thing that I did is I replaced the positive crankcase ventilation filter and the hose going to it. So that hose right there, coming off of it, not the one with the red, but the other vacuum line right there, I replaced that whole line coming back over here. You can actually see, you can't at all. Anyway, but it goes into the top of the valve cover here at the back. It's kind of hard to see. It's underneath the valve cover. Pretty sure that's everything I did. I think I have a video. And well, another thing that I did, I replaced the idler and the tensioner in this video, and I think that is it. New torque converter, but that happened off camera. That is it. A couple more things that we need to do. Fix this. Could just be a blown fuse. I've checked the polarity of this bulb, and this bulb I believe is fine. And oh yeah, one thing that is kind of urgent at the moment, which will probably be the next thing I do, I'm gonna fix these because these don't actually work. The wires are broke going underneath them, so I'm just gonna repair the wiring and possibly replace the bulbs and hope that they work. So, and I might go pick up some LEDs and put some LEDs in it. So yeah guys, so with all that being said, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Like I said guys, it was a good bit of work to take this whole engine apart and redo it, but it was definitely worth it. It got my problem fixed. This thing drives awesome now, and it's got like almost a brand new transmission in it, which I do still need to tell the story about my transmission, but I want to kind of make that a video that I just kind of upload kind of whenever. So yeah guys, like I said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.